Hello there. According to Sky News, the severance payments for changing ministers and state secretaries are, let's say, quite expensive for taxpayers. According to a media report, the political chaos in Great Britain, with numerous changes in government, is costing taxpayers dearly. The severance payments for dozens of ministers and secretaries of state are expected to amount to £726,000. That's almost 840,000 euros, according to an analysis by TV broadcaster Sky News. Since the beginning of the year, 79 members of the government and party whips have been sacked, of whom 71 are believed to be entitled to payments averaging more than £10,000. That's at least what the broadcaster reported on Thursday. New Prime Minister Rishi Sunak sacked several cabinet members after moving to Downing Street on Tuesday. If they do not return to government responsibility within 3 weeks, they are entitled to severance pay. The former Justice Minister Brendan Lewis received the most with £34,000. He previously served as Secretary of State for Northern Ireland, so he is entitled to 2 payments. Former Prime Ministers Boris Johnson and Liz Truss each get £18,860 in severance pay. For Truss, who was only in office for 7 weeks, that equates to £385 a day. Pensions are not included, though. The 2 ex-heads of government are each entitled to £115,000 a year. The number of newly appointed cabinet members this year has already more than doubled the number in any year since 1979, according to the Institute for Government think tank. And Sunak is the 3rd Prime Minister this year, or you could even say it was within 2 months. In any case, Sunak has to fight against the reputation that he cannot understand the people's financial worries, and that with that background now. The former investment banker is considered the richest MP in the UK. Various faux pas in the past reinforced the image of aloofness. The Guardian listed some challenging Rishi Sunak moments in which the current Prime Minister did not cut a good figure. Sunak posed for a PR photo on the subject of gas prices at a gas station in March, which he himself published online. He didn't use his own car, however, but a Kia that belonged to an employee of this gas station. Sunak was then accused of posing as less wealthy. In 2001, in a BBC documentary, Sunak opened up about his career, saying, "I've got friends who are aristocrats, I've got upper-class friends, I've got working-class friends." Well, maybe not working-class friends after all. Later, he defended himself for it, according to The Guardian, and when he said, "We all say stupid things when we are students." But speaking of costs, Rishi Sunak is moving into his official residence at 10 Downing Street. This was announced by a spokeswoman. The spokeswoman could not say whether he had plans for a redecoration. The expensive renovation of the flat at neighboring 11 Downing Street in 2021 was among the scandals that had distressed Sunak's predecessor Boris Johnson. The apartment in number 10 is significantly smaller than the one in number 11, where the finance minister usually lives. Labour Prime Minister Tony Blair swapped places with Chancellor of the Exchequer Gordon Brown because of his children. For Sunak, moving into the apartment at number 10 is a return. He had already lived there under Johnson when he was the Chancellor of the Exchequer. With his resignation in July, he initiated the end of the Johnson government, as many say. When asked why the new Prime Minister was returning there instead of moving into the larger apartment at 11, his spokeswoman said they were very happy there. Sunak and his wife, Akshata Murthy, are multimillionaires. The parents of 2 daughters own several properties. So there was therefore even speculation as to whether they would use the official apartment at all. And now we have the answer. But they don't have to see Boris Johnson's wallpaper. What? Because they're doing... Was that the reason for moving there? Who knows? I'll see you in my next video. I'll be back.